What is up, guys? Crypto Jimmy here to talk about some good old-fashioned altcoins. And what I wanted to talk about today is how to kind of navigate and manage your portfolio and kind of set it up for the rest of this 2018 year. So if you're just kind of in it for the short-term pumps and this and that, some quick money, don't bother. But if you are just getting into the altcoin market, altcoin space, or if you've been in Bitcoin for a while and now are interested in buying some of these altcoins because Bitcoin is, taking some blood right now, then welcome. I'm gonna give you guys some information about how to set up your portfolio, man. And even though you're setting it up for long term, man, it's it helps you with your short term and just differentiating between what is short term, what is midterm, and what's long term. When I say long term, me personally, I'm thinking like 5 years to 10 years. So other people that I've talked to, when I say long term, they think a year, because a month is like a midterm hold in crypto for some reason. Yeah. So I'm talking long. I'm talking like 5 years. Midterm for me is anywhere between 3 to 10 months, roughly. Mid to long. That's kind of a different thing. I don't know. I don't really focus on stuff that's only like a year in advance. I'm trying to think either mid. If the mid turns to a long, then that could also happen. But I tend to focus on long, midterm between 3 to 10 months to a year maybe. And short term, which is basically, it's not day trade, dude. Like, I don't day trade. I'm not a good day trader, dude. I don't fuck around with that market. I get ate alive, dude. It's not fun. Everybody gets sucked into that though, man. Like, this time last year is when I started, and I got sucked into it for a while. So I definitely understand if you're wanting to make some gains faster. I definitely understand that you came into the space. If you came into the space because people told you they made a crazy amount of money, you want to hurry up and make your money already. I'm here to tell you, it takes time, it takes patience, more patience than you probably want. But if you can discipline yourself, then you can do it, man. You can definitely do it. So the first thing I wanted to talk about today is setting up your portfolio. Splitting it up into groups mainly. Okay, so for example, my portfolio is basically split into Bitcoin and altcoin, right? That's what I suggest. You can do like I said, long term, midterm, short term. You can do forever holds, or I don't know, split it into whatever main categories you want to split it up into. But for my purposes, because I have so many categories within my altcoins category, that I just put Bitcoin and altcoin. Right, so in my altcoin category, I have split up into long, midterm, and short-term holds, right? And then I also, obviously, I allocate a little bit to buy breakouts and dips and stuff. Like I have about 5% of my portfolio or so to do that at any given time, which is kind of a lot. It's like I said, it's kind of just held in Bitcoin. Probably even more, honestly. Probably at this point it's probably like 10%, because I took some profit on this run up right here. Took a little bit of profit off some stuff. But yeah, I keep a little bit allocated. I suggest that you do too, just to buy dips and buy breakouts. I tend to not buy breakouts that much unless it's on coins that I really, really like, or coins that I see it happening live and get lucky, because that sometimes happens. Never, but yeah, man. Allocate a little bit just into Bitcoin, just for trading purposes, as far as buying dips and helping with your risk management on your portfolio. That's a good recommendation. And then you can allocate however you want to split it up, man. However you want to split that altcoin portfolio up into long, mid, short-term holds. You don't even have to do that, man. Something that I do is I split it up into what kind of sector it is. I kind of went on the on-chain. It doesn't really let you like see all the sectors, but I was kind of inspired by this when I saw it at first, because it does group things into like content creation. Like, let's see what's on content creation. Library credits and Steam, right? So content creation would be like social media, right? So you can group it into like stuff like that, like social media coins, type coins. You can do privacy coins. You can do stuff like that, man. That's actually really what I recommend. But like I said, dude, you can start off with just the long, mid, and short, and then you can put those groups into those. You know, if you feel like me, I feel like smart contract platforms, like as a whole sector, I feel like that is, me personally, I feel like that is a very long-term hold. So I'll put that smart contract sector in my long-term portfolio, and the coins that I buy in that sector are probably long-term holds. I might have a sector like I might have the smart contract sector in my mid folder. Think of it like folders in a computer, right? Let me make a new folder. Desktop. A new folder. I'm gonna put portfolio, right? And then in your portfolio, you've got Bitcoin, and you've got altcoins, right? This is how I'm setting it up. I'm just using this as an example. I don't actually really use like my folder in my computer. I use a spreadsheet, but I'm not going to show you my spreadsheet, so I'm just going to show you how to kind of make your own spreadsheet. So I have it, you know, Bitcoins and altcoins. Those are my two main folders, right? So Bitcoin, inside my Bitcoin folder, there's nothing else but Bitcoin. So I go inside my altcoin folder, right? And I go long term, and then I go midterm, short term, right? Inside my long term, I've got smart contracts, right? Inside my smart contracts, I've got the list of all the smart contract platforms that are possible. Now, I'm not saying you have to, I mean, maybe you don't want to name it portfolio, but this is kind of like it's a good way to organize information and organize your research and what you've done. You know what I mean? See, if you come into the smart contract area, right, you can set it up like when you're doing your research. I mean, you come into the smart contract and then you do folders for every single smart contract coin. So I'll go into Ethereum, right? Or you can make a file, like a text file, like Ethereum, right? So let's go inside Ethereum, new text document, right? And then we're gonna put pros, or yeah, we'll put pros and cons, or researcher. Let's put research. Open the text, and then we could go pros, right? And then blank, 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 blank. You know, name off all the pros, right? And then you go cons. You know, what don't you like? Blank, 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 blank. And then you can go thoughts, you know, and then you can write down anything that you think is interesting right here. You know what I mean? And it's just an easy way to keep all your information especially stuff that you gather together. And what I like to do too is I like to, especially with these folders, put like white papers in there, dude. So if I ever need to like put a white paper, like, you know, just access it right away, it's in there. I know where it's at. You know, I put white paper. I'll do, you know, I sometimes I even do like screenshots of the white paper and I put it in there just because it's an important point. Or I'll attach like a picture or something, a screenshot to one of these things or a Word document and say, you know, put my thoughts down about it. And it's really a good way to just organize everything, dude. Like, you'll realize that when you're organized and you're understanding, like, you have a system. Once you have a system, dude, once you have a system put in place, that it is a lot easier to kind of go through things, man. So you know, you see stuff, you know, you see say somebody shills something to you, like a new fucking, I don't know, a new no pre-mine ASIC resistant masternode coin, right? And say, you know, you can even in these other, you know, you're not limited to just these, dude. Put folders within the folders, you know. You can put I don't know, say I don't know, privacy. You put like privacy coins, you know what I mean? You know, you put it right here so you have it, or you just put it in the long term, you know, if you have it in there or whatever, dude. It's a way to organize your research, dude, and it's a way for you to always have a reference point for everything, dude. So that's kind of like, I mean, on-chain kind of inspired it. I kind of did my own thing with it. It helps me sift through a lot of bullshit coins, dude. Like, if I come on a coin screener, dude, you cruise, you know, even, dude, there's a lot of shit that I don't need. Like, what is Bitcore, dude? What is Bitcore? What is Made Safe? Like, what is Pillar, dude? What are some of these coins, man? Like, some of these coins just came out of nowhere, dude. Like, it's hard to keep up with everything, man. But, like, you know, I really don't focus on stuff that's already broken out like that. I focus on stuff that hasn't broken out, dude, because you're already late on that. You know, you can buy, like I said, you can buy breakouts, you can buy dips, whatever, dude. But you're gonna see you're gonna see a little bit better gains, you know, in the altcoin field, especially short term to mid term. You know, obviously long term holds, you know, if you get into a long term hold, you know, that's just something that you've done research on, you like, and you know, that's just your long term hold, man. That's, you believe in the coin, you believe in the project, and that's, you know, just something you're just gonna put away and not really worry about because you have confidence in, which I would recommend, dude, because that would help you. Trust me, that would help you, because you can move all your other shit. You can move all your other shit when stuff is, you know, starting to hit the fan. So, you know, you can move some of your midterm or your short-term stuff. You know, that's why you allocate money towards other stuff, dude. You don't just put money in long-term, because then you're stuck. You know? So, it's just a really good way to create your own system, man. You use groups, obviously, like, ways to organize yourself. Get a lot of information. Get as much information as you can, dude. Like, read white papers, man. Like, seriously, dude. Like, I haven't heard of a lot of these coins because there's so much to sift through, dude. Like, I can't even tell you if any of these are like good coins or not. I know Bread got like rejected by the, you know, SEC or whatever. But like, a lot of these coins, like Edge is cool. Like, I've heard of that. I've heard of Spank. Like, Spank, I don't know, dude. Spank, if you're looking at Spank right now and thinking it's a, you know, great coin, good for you. But, you know, that's just not something that I'm looking at. You know what I mean? I'm looking at, you have to ask the questions, man. You have to ask the questions like, what is the market value what is the real world market value, I should say, of this coin, dude. Because if you don't know the real world market value, if there is no real world usage for it, if it's just like some crazy idea or some, cool gaming thing, like I don't do gaming coins for that reason, because they all just try to piggyback off the gaming industry and the blockchain industry and kind of like fuse them together. But like, come on, man, like blockchain is bigger than gaming, you know what I mean? Like you have to like it's gonna shake up some industries, but it's not gonna, gaming it doesn't need to be shaken up, you know what I'm saying? That's another point that I wanted to make, is you have to take a step back, right? So imagine you're on Google Maps, right? Imagine you're on Google Maps and you just click on a random spot, you zoom in on a random spot, and you don't know what the fuck it is, and you don't know what the fuck to make of it, and you just don't know. You don't know anything about it. Like you don't know where it is. Like you couldn't tell me anything, and you just saw the picture, right? But then you zoom out, right? You zoom out and you start to zoom out, and you kind of start to see where this thing is coming from, right? And then you can say, oh, okay, it was in Montana or wherever, like that was the place, as you zoom out. So now you're all zoomed out and you can kind of see the bigger picture. You see the whole entire globe, right? You see the Google Earth globe, and then you're able to like zoom in the parts that right? You're able to zoom in into I live in Los Angeles, California. So, I'd be able to zoom in Los Angeles, like zoom in on my street and be able to like navigate and like know everything that I'm looking at, literally. Or I can go somewhere in LA, or I can, and not really know anything about it, but I can now know that that's where it's at. You know what I mean? It's kind of like a weird analogy, but I kind of hope you're kind of understanding what I'm saying, because it's all about, really realistically, it's all about being able to see the bigger picture, man. Like my whole point of that was, you got to take a step back, dude. You got to zoom out. And you got to see which parts of the cryptocurrency world you want to pick out and you want to focus on. And you go and you focus on that part, and you learn everything that there is to know about that part, and you make that part your bitch. And there's a good chance that you will be profitable in this space for the time being, based on the way things have gone. That actually goes for anything, man. Like, to me, like, you have to be successful at anything, you really have to be able to see the bigger picture, dude. You really do, man. You really have to be able to take a step back, see the bigger picture, and learn how to move accordingly, man. Learn how to think 10 steps ahead, because these big wig market makers, these whales that you speak of, they're 100 steps ahead, dude. They're 1,000 steps ahead, dude. But if everybody else is way left in the dust and you're 10 steps ahead with, maybe, 5% of the rest of the pack, that's okay. That's okay, dude. You're okay. You know what I'm saying? You might not win everything. Everything might not go your way. You know what I mean? But you're in a good spot if you're able to set up a system that allows you to use your time wisely, to sift through all this bullshit that there is in this space, and find some goddamn good projects, dude. Find some undervalued shit, man. Find some undervalued shit. Like, I'm not even going to give out what I'm thinking is undervalued right now, because I'm trying to buy more because it's undervalued. So of course I'm trying to buy some. Of course it's down, but I know, I have confidence. I've done research on it. Everything that I think, that I have on my checklist that I went through in my, in my portfolio, through risk management and, taking a step back and not being emotional about it, and reading through everything when all the numbers add up and all the, everything's accounted for, I'm still feeling good about it. So I'm going to buy more. You know that? So, it's like, even if it doesn't pan out, at least I was able to do the research. At least I was able to make my own decision do not let any, that's the main point of this, is like so many people are just stupidly blindly throwing money at shit because they can. Like, if you were really smart about this, you can make a lot of money, dude. You can make a lot of money in this cycle, dude, especially right now during the middle, in my opinion, what is the middle of this alt cycle that's going to last a couple more months or maybe another month. So just hold on tight, dude. Do some research. Don't spend your time trading too much, man. Don't overtrade and chase pumps and dump when you don't need to, and you can afford to take a little bit of a loss. And maybe even with your allocated funds that you allocated earlier, you know, you go out and you buy some more when it's down. You know, it's all about being able to move with the market and not having to react to it. Does that make sense? It's basically having a plan set up in every possible situation, like a game of chess, dude. You gotta have your next plan already. You gotta have your next move already planned, dude. Because unlike chess, it's out of your control, man. It's out of your control, dude. Like, you gotta make the moves that you think are good to put you in position for, that would make you maybe not profitable, but limit your risk exposure when shit hits the fan. You know what I mean? So if shit hits the fan, and while you're trying to maintain your exposure to potential high risk, high reward stuff, or medium risk, medium reward stuff, stuff that is kind of speculative, and maybe you're taking a risk on because you're not sure, whatever, man. You can maintain your exposure to that kind of stuff while taking a loss by allocating funds and managing your portfolio the right way, dude. Manage your time, manage your portfolio, manage your risk. That's like the 3 main points, dude. That's going to be the name of the video. Manage time, manage your portfolio, manage your risk. Alt season 2018, bitch. We making a lot of money, cuz we out here cuz crypto Jimmy. Subscribe to me, follow me on Twitter. I'm gonna leave all that shit. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think. I thought this was a very, very interesting first video to do. I think that it could help people that are kind of lost right now, that don't know, that are just kind of, oh, my friends told me about it. Oh, I heard about it from some dude. Oh, I saw on YouTube, this guy on YouTube showed me this coin. No, man. This is promoting you doing your own shit, getting to the bottom of it, and making some fucking money, dude. There's a lot of money out there to be fucking made right now. You gotta do it. You gotta find the fucking niche. You gotta find it, dude. You gotta do something other than, oh, my friend told me about it. Oh, this pump group that I follow on Telegram told me about it. Oh, Verge is going to go to $15, bro. John McAfee said so. Like, come on, dude. Like shit like that. Like, it's not gonna make you money, man. Like, just blindly following like a sheep. Like, it's not cool, dude. So, what I really wanted, what I hope everybody got from this video, is that you have to do your own research. You have to pave your own path here, dude. You can't let the opinions of other people sway your opinions. I'm not saying sway your opinions as far as like, oh, this guy's, I'm saying it as far as, oh, this guy said to buy it, so I'm gonna buy it. No, dude. If this guy said to buy it, find out why. Find out what he's seeing. Find out if you're seeing the same thing. Like, it's not good to, it's not bad to have like opposing viewpoints, dude. Like, especially if you're bullish on something and you're seeing like FUD, a bunch of FUD. It's fear, uncertainty, and doubt for those that don't know. But if you're seeing a bunch of FUD everywhere about some shit that, some kind of coin that you're invested in and that you really like, find out why. Find out what the problem is. Find out how big the problem really is. Decide for yourself, dude. Don't be a sheep that gets emotional because, oh my god, they were supposed to announce this such and such and they didn't announce it. They announced such and such instead, so I'm gonna dump it. It was stupid. wasted my time. People like that, this is not for you, dude. This is not for you, man. You have to be patient. You have to move meticulously. You have to manage your risk. You have to manage everything that you do, dude. You have to watch everything that you do, man, because they're here to take your money, dude. Like, it's not Vegas to where, like, you know, it's set up to take your money. It's set up to make money, dude. It's set up for people to make money in this space. But in order to make money, you have to have a plan, and you have to stick to your plan, dude. And you have to believe in your plan. You have to believe in what you're doing, dude. And then but you know, just because you're believing doesn't mean you're blindly like a fanboy. You know what I mean? You have to make your own decisions as far as what problems with things are. Like right now, I have a huge Neo bag. Like, it's huge. Like, that's like probably my biggest bag. But so I love Neo, right? But I also understand the problems that come with the possibility of the centralization of their 7 nodes and the problems that can bring. Like, I understand the risk, right? And for those that like lost like a bunch of money on BitConnect recently, like, I feel really bad, but I also don't, in a way, just because, I mean, I feel really bad if they were like swayed into it by somebody like they know or like close to, because then you're like breaking up friendships and shit. That's not cool. But for people that like really did the research and understood that it's like heard the Ponzi scheme rumors and like either read it and ignored it or just didn't like read up on how it could possibly be a Ponzi scheme, I don't feel bad for those people, dude. Like, dude, you lost your money. Fucking sucks, dude. Do your research next time. See why people are saying this. See why this is cause for concern, dude. You can't just blindly throw your money into something because you heard it made somebody a lot of money and just think, it's going to make me a lot of money too, man. I'm on board with you, bro. We're in this together. Because, no, they're in this for themselves. Everybody's in this for themselves at the end of the day, right? I'm in this for myself, dude. I'm in this for myself, and I'm also in this to make people that are around me money, right? And because I think it's world changing. Like, seriously, like, most of the people in here are just here for profits, but, you know, this is world changing. But, you know, I also understand that it's an opportunity to make money and to make those around me money that I work with. So I'm kind of babbling on, going on a rant here, but I hope you took something out of this, man. How to manage stuff, how to ask questions, how to form your own opinion, and don't be a fucking sheep. Don't be a fucking sheeple. I'm gonna fucking edit some Green Velvet into this video because that's what most of these fucking people are in this space, fucking sheeple. They want to show me their Tron, they want to show me their Verge after it's already fucking 50x, and there's other shit that's out there that's way better that I can buy right now. There's shit that's worthless, dude, that I can buy right now that would probably get me better returns than some of these coins that I get shilled by these fucking sheeple. Don't be a sheeple, dude. Be a fucking shark. Nah, don't be a shark. Don't eat people's money. Make money, dude. Make good decisions. Do your own fucking research. Be sharp. That's what I should say. Be sharp. Be sharp, young sir. Alright, man. Till next time, subscribe, leave comments, follow me on Twitter, follow me on STEEMIT. Let me know what you guys want to see, man. Peace out.